When a petition creator is ready to end their campaign, they can do so by going to the Settings page in their Petition Creator Tools bar. From here, they can click the End Campaign button, which will open this End Campaign modal. From here, we'll ask whether they won, they lost, or if they're ending their campaign for some other reason, and they can enter more details in the text box below. Once they're done entering the reason for ending their campaign, they can click Yes, End this campaign to send this petition to the moderation queue. Ended campaigns are sent to the moderation queue for staff approval. This also ensures that staff knows what has happened with longer running campaigns. To view the moderation queue, click your User drop-down, go to the Admin homepage, and then click the moderation link. You can see that the ended petition is listed at the top of the queue as it's the most recent item in need of moderation. From here, click the Moderate link to open the moderation modal. As you can see, this modal looks a bit different than it would for newly created petitions or for edited campaigns. At the top of this modal, you can see that this petition was listed as a victory. You can also see the reason that the petition creator entered for ending their campaign at the bottom of the modal. In the center of the modal, we provide some details about the petition, including its title, some preview text, and its signature count. From here, you can choose to either approve the ending of the campaign or reactivate the campaign and continue running it. If you choose to reactivate the campaign, we'll set the campaign back to its previous settings, and it will be returned to its previous moderation status. If you choose to approve the ending of the campaign, you'll have a few additional options. Because this was a successful campaign, admins have the option of adding a success banner to the petition page. You can also choose to post the petition creator's reason for ending the campaign as an ended story that will also be shown on the petition page. If you choose to mark the petition as successful and keep the ended story, you can then click the Moderate button, which will bring you to the next item in need of moderation. If we return to that petition's signature page, you can see that it has been updated in a few ways. First, there's now a success banner above the signature form. Clicking this banner will show all of the successful campaigns that have been created on the platform. Additionally, the reason for ending their petition, that the admins approved to use as an ended story, is now featured at the top of the petition page. This section can be used to share learnings, explain how the victory was won, or in the case of a loss of a campaign, you could also provide next steps or additional campaign opportunities that you're keeping an eye on. Finally, because this is a successful petition, the timeline update section is also updated with the signature count the petition had when it was marked as a success. For campaigns that are ended because of a loss or for some other reason, you can also choose whether or not to publish the ended story that the petition creator will enter into the ended campaign modal. If you choose to publish that ended story, it will appear here. However, because this petition was not a success, it does not have the success banner on the petition signature page, nor does it have the timeline update in its update section. If you choose not to use the reason for ending that was entered by the petition creator, we'll use a generic "This campaign has ended" text in this ended story section. Ended campaigns are treated like most other campaigns on the site. By default, users can still sign these petitions even though the campaign is ended, because we know how quickly circumstances can change. Sometimes it seems that we've lost and then another opportunity arises, and sometimes it looks like we've won and we learn we have to start campaigning again. Because of that, we allow anyone to sign a petition even while it is in an ended state, unless an admin specifically hides the signature form. Within the platform, the main difference between ended and fully active campaigns is whether we send reminder emails to the petition creator. For active campaigns, if the petition receives no signatures in 7 days and there's no other activity on the petition, we'll send a reminder email to the petition creator asking them to share the campaign on social media or take some other action to keep their campaign going. If the petition has already been marked as ended, we won't send that email. However, the petition will still be available for signature. It will also still show up in search results and in the site directory, as long as it is moderated to good or above. If you do also want to hide this petition, you can do so from the settings page and then the hide petition button, but this does not happen automatically. If you want to hide the petition's signature form only, but leave the petition page itself still visible to supporters, you can do so by going to the Admin button, Settings, Signature Form, and then click to Hide Signature Form. This will prevent anyone from signing this petition, but the petition page itself will still be visible depending on its moderation status. If at any time you decide you want to reactivate a campaign that has previously been ended, you can do so by going to Admin, Settings, Ended in One, and removing the ended messages. This will make the petition live again, and you'll be able to continue running the campaign.